What up, world? I got a question for you. Should grown-ass men be gaming? The reason I ask this is because I feel like there's a lot of different opinions on this. But I know some people feel like once you get to a certain age, that shit should be left to the kids. Now, the reason I say that it's okay, because if you're doing it in moderation and you're not hurting yourself or hurting anybody and putting it before your friends or your family or your own mental health and well-being, then I think it's okay. But I think it should also come with some boundaries. So I feel like if you're between the ages of like 30 and 45, you're around my age, I'm 37 years old, then video games have probably been a part of your life, you know? With that being said, are you using it in a healthy way? Or is it coming before you and your personal growth? But if you just love to have fun on the video games and you play it every once in a while, but you doing what you need to do for yourself, then who gives a shit? I think that the people have a strong misunderstanding and misrepresentation of video games. For me, I live in this different state from all of my main friends. All of my day ones, all my best friends that I grew up playing video games with, we all live in separate states, so we can't meet up the same way that we did when we were little kids, right? So what happens is that it becomes like almost a tradition, almost like a moment where we could all reconnect, and it becomes nostalgic, and we all hang out on the game like we used to do when we were kids. And sometimes we don't even be playing the game. We'll just be on there talking, shooting the shit, you know, doing our typical thing of what we used to do when we were little kids. I feel like that's one of the things that people misunderstand about gaming, is that it has a lot of positive benefits, but sometimes the negative ones can outweigh, especially if you're a little kid or you're younger and you've become addicted or obsessed with these video games, which is really common, or you start to let these video games dictate to how you see the world. Then I think that there's another issue, right? There's another underlining issue there. But for the most part, if you're just doing it because it makes you happy and you have fun doing it and you're not hurting anybody else, continue gaming.